Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Richardson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Coleman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs,
here we go.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. Here's Sohan. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Jones. Passes it to Sohan. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. On defense, the Pelicans. 6 to shoot. Sohan, the pass to Collins. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And now, the first timeout call here for the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Quick.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
From super close range, Johnson is a springy athlete.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5".
The strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable. And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Craig, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Collins, good.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. Here's Coleman. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
To the left wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Jones. He takes it in. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
18 feet out. Again, the Pelicans score.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Takes a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
San Antonio calls timeout. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Richardson, good.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
Here's Sohan. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. The 10-footer. Got a hand on it. Williamson, the pass to Coleman. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Here's Richardson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Sohan, the pass to Collins. And the basket is good. Collins has got 10 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
In transition, here come the Spurs.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's the fast break. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Coleman. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Collins, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Coleman. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Jones against McCollum. It's tipped to the inside, and McCollum with the slam.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. It's an 18-point game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Charles Passy.
Here's Coleman. He's got 25. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Williamson's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Graham surveying the floor. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the triple. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim round.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Spurs making a switch here.
For your Spurs, Doug McDermott. Bravo!
Pass to Bates Diop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one thing to like about Bates Diop is his ability to score from all three areas.
Greg, what I like is he's comfortable facing up, and he can put the ball on the floor. He's a strong cutter, and that kind of versatility goes a long way in the NBA. The grown man play of Zion. Love watching him convert through aggressive defense.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
Wow, what a tremendous display of athletic ability. Go get it, Devontae.
Here's Coleman. 27 points for him. Shot up 2 there. Coleman's got 29 in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Bessie. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Richardson dishes to Williamson. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 11 points for Zion Williamson.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Coleman gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
Assisted by
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
And here are the Spurs. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Bates Diop gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Gets it off, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Coleman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play. Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Collins. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Johnson outside. Now, here's Vassell. Richardson covering. Vassell, no good.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now, here's Vassell. 17 points in his last outing.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one drops for him. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the right side. And stolen by Richardson. Williamson, the pass to Coleman. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 54 points for the Quick.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
For 3, Ingram, it's good from long range. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
He gets it in there. Coleman's got 56 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Because of that length, Ingram can catch that pass no matter where you put it.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the 3. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And finished off by Collins.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Here's Coleman. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
McCollum against Jones. That one rolling around and rims out. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Coleman. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Jones drives in. Now the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Collins. He's got 20. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
To the paint. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written.
Phenomenal, an offensive onslaught. And so it's San Antonio with it. Doubled by McCollum. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Sohan. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Here's Jones. 6 points for him. Passes it to Vassell. Johnson outside. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Coleman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Williamson's got 17.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Collins. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Coleman. He's started by Collins. Coleman gets the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so here is New Orleans. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Back to Graham. Spurs working the ball around now. That shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown. Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Coleman, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. Now here's Graham. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Nice shot by McDermott. McDermott's got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Graham with the bounce pass. Here's the 3. Alvarado grabs the board.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Here's Bates Diop. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. McCollum finds Ingram.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Graham. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Offline from the high post.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Ingram. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan into the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Stripped it away. From past the arc. Here's Richardson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Richardson's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Coleman, no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Collins. And another shot. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Coleman. Bangs home the trifecta. Coleman's got 7 points for the quarter.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
They need this, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Richardson. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Here's Coleman. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so it's San Antonio with it. Over to the wing. Here's Sohan. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got rebound number 15 here tonight. For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Here's Coleman. And another one falls. Amazing.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this quarter.
Good work there as it goes.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. Ingram with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Williamson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Sohan. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Vassell kicks to Collins. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got 30 points.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Coleman. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Johnson. Vassell with it. From the high post. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their number 1 option right now.
Now, here's Collins. 32 points in the game.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And that one, good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Dish now to Collins. And the layup falls. Collins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The fadeaway. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Johnson. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Jones. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Good work defensively by Richardson.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a change for the Pelicans. Valanciunas, who's checked in for the quick.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from three.
Here's Paige Diop. Richardson covering. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Graham inside the line. Misses the jumper.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else. And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the...
Dermott. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Graham. Pelicans with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Now here's Graham.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McDermott, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And as for McDermott, how about the last couple of seasons he's had?
GA, career highs in scoring. He's not making a higher percentage, but he's taking more shots each game. Seems like it's been a recipe for success.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And there's the pass to Bates Diop. It's good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Passes it to Williamson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Bates Diop gets it to go. Bates Diop's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
So simple for Zion to use his body to shield defenders in traffic.
Here's Bassett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Graham missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Valanciunas finds Williamson. The three-pointer no good. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Good. He hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
And so it's New Orleans, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to just take charge of this game. Don't be passive. won the game.
Jackson Hayes.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the 1 spot. And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He hits both from the stripe.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And the Spurs with possession. And the Pelicans pick up 3 with their last shot. They get it back. Graham misses from short range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bassey, and he uses the glass on the lane. Bassey's got 6 in the quarter. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Here's McDermott. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Alvarado. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the left side wing. McDermott kicks to Graham. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Hayes. The shot from the low post is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Bates-Diop. And here's McDermott. And we've seen not only some new trophies in Bruce, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Bates-Diop. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. And just miss after miss right now.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And there it is for him.
Nice work by Graham, setting up a shooter. He's got a good feel for where to send the rock.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. That free throw good from Hayes. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. For sure.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Here's Wesson following the score by New Orleans. It's stolen. Throws it up high. Marshall can't hit.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here's Bassett. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by New Orleans. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Marshall's got 5 points now this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For the three. That shot, no good. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
That one falls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hayes lays it up off the glass. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wesley, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Wesley. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials
Second personal
and the players.
foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert.
And that one falls for Jones. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Birch. Pass to McDermott. The three. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it. Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And it's Graham missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Wesley the pass to Birch. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jones for three. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Wesley the pass to McDermott. And it's off from three-point range. And the Pelicans with possession here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Quick.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now, here's Marshall. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Quick.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Coleman. No good on the quick three. There's the pass to Birch. And he can't jam it through. Alvarado passes to Coleman. Shoots the three. And good! He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan. No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena, ay abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira aquí ni santas, ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire, mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
Clock keep on ticking, it's okay. I'm running laps at my own pace. Took it back to the old days. I cannot slip, let it go away. Gotta trust in my own faith. I wanna know for my own sake. I gotta know.